All right. All right, guys. All right. I welcome every one of us to another one-on-one live session with Loaded Forex Academy. I'm not here alone. We have a special guest tonight, one of the most profitable trader in the world, a disciplined and a patient trader, will be here tonight to share an exclusive and a well-structured trading strategy with every one of us tonight. Permit me to bring Moscow FS on board. Welcome, Moscow FS. How are you doing?
I'm fine, sir. Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Over to you. You can share your screen right now so that you can discharge and give us the powerful trading secrets you want to share with the community tonight. Over
All
to
right,
you.
sir. All right. So good evening, guys. I wish everyone a beautiful evening. And today I'll be starting my analysis with GBP USD. And by the look of this trend now, you can see that the buyers are in charge. How do we know the buyers are in charge? The first thing you need to do is to identify your market trend. And for you to see the trend vividly, we advise you use your line chart. By this, you can see the overall direction of the market clearer. So by the look of this chart now, at first the sellers were in charge of the market. We had a double top, lower low, price, and unfortunately the sellers took charge, and we are expecting the market to retrace to this zone today and sell. But unfortunately, the buyers broke the key zone. So now we change it back to the candle, and as you can see, the buyers are currently in charge of the market, because the recent resistance has been taken out by the buyers. So now the buyers are currently in charge of the market. So our bias for GU now is, we are expecting price to touch this zone. We're expecting price to retrace back to this key zone. Remember, this was the zone that was taken out by the buyers. This was the zone that was taken out by the buyers. So we are expecting price to retrace back to this zone. Retrace back to this zone, then we buy to the upper side. So automatically we've been able to solve our trend and also our key zone. This circle here is our key zone on GU. And our second bias on GU, because the market is full of probabilities, meaning that anything can happen. The market has the final say. If this prediction don't play out, our next prediction is either for price to break this key zone, this resistance, for price to break this resistance to the upper side. Then we wait for a retracement and we keep buying to the upper side. So these are our second bias on GU. Overall, the buyers are in charge of the market. Yeah. So that's all on GU. That's all on GU. If you have questions on GU, you can type it in the comments and we will reply you at the end of the class. So that's it, sir.
All right, all right, amazing. Thank you, Moscow, for the amazing
You're welcome,
session.
sir.
And
You're
then
welcome.
we really appreciate your time to honor us.
You're
We
welcome, sir.
invited you and you honor us the meeting. So I welcome you guys to the second session right now, where I'll be showing you guys how to become a profitable trader. This second section is going to be powerful. It's going to be powerful, powerful. You just have to endure and take your time to watch us from the beginning of this live to the end of this live. I'm going to show us the blueprint, how to become a profitable trader, right? The mindset. And I'm going to show you everything you need in today's session, right? So let me share my screen so that we can all learn together right now. If you look at the draft I have over here, there are two types of trader. No, these are the things a lot of traders will not show you guys. There are two types of trader, right, in this Forex business. Number one, the impatient trader. The second one is the patient trader. Now, the impatient trader is a type of trader who want to make it overnight. Is the type of trader that he or she believes that successful trading is all about clicking buy or sell button every blessed day, right? So impatient trader is the kind of person that he or she don't want to respect the process of trading, that you have to learn first, you have to master the skill first before money comes in. While a patient trader is a person who wants to learn first, who understand the process of trading, who thinks in long-term investment policy or process. You know, a lot of impatient trader, especially the gold market, have sent a lot of people to village. Why? Because they want to flip that $100 account to $1,000 account overnight, or $2,000 or $10,000 overnight, because that is the kind of picture they are seeing on social media. Anybody that is telling you that forex trading is a win-win-win-win game, that person is telling you lie, right? Are people making money in forex trading? Yes, people are making money, but it is not a win-win-win game. You know, forex trading has two phases. The first phase is to accept that you are going to win some. Then the second phase is to accept that you will also lose some. The most important thing is when you are winning, win big. And when you are losing, lose small. Learn how to cut your losses small. You know, forex trading is structured in a way to take money from impatient trader and hand it to traders that are patient. You know, if you still have this mentality in 2025 that, okay, successful trading or profitable trading is all about trading every blessed day, then trust me, you don't even know where you're heading to. Profitable trader don't trade all the time. It's all about knowing your targets, coming to the market to make money. If you lose, you accept the outcome of that trade and move on to the next opportunity. So, excuse me. So, what are the features of patient trader and impatient trader? Number one, a patient trader respects the process. You know, successful trading is not every day that you have to be looking at the chart, bullish candlestick, bearish candlestick, but there are some certain things that you have to understand. And at the end of today's session, you understand, or you will know where you belong to, whether you are a patient trader or impatient trader. So impatient trader have no regard for trading process. With somebody that he or she has been sold the lifestyle of trading, that okay, trading will change your career, will change your life overnight. It doesn't work like that. Anybody that is telling you that is telling you lies, capital lies. You understand? You can't make it overnight in trading without the process. And what are the process? Number one, you have to learn first. You have to put in the work. Number one, have a solid trading background. This is very, very important. The second one, patient trader are profitable traders with a trading plan. And I believe a lot of us don't understand the meaning of trading plan. But I'm going to show you, I will show you guys, I will show everyone tonight my trading journal and my trading plan for free, so that you guys can learn how we undo forex trading at Loaded Forex Academy. So patient trader works with trading plan. Even in the military world, if America plan or make up their mind they want to invade Nigeria now, they can't come and invade Nigeria without a plan. There must be a military plan on ground. What they are going to do, the first action or the first target or the first process they are going to follow. So everything is all about plan. Without a trading plan, there is no way you'll be successful in trading. You will spend year one, year two, year three, like 4 years in trading, then no results. And you'll be asking yourself that I know a lot of stuff in trading. I don't know whether you have come to a state whereby you know a lot in trading, but at the same time you are not making money. Right? Trading is not about the number of strategies you know at the same time. It's all about application. It's all about application. So why impatient trader, they work without trading plan, right? This third one, a patient trader work with trading journal. Don't worry, if you don't understand trading journal, I will show you everything after this session, right? So the third one, impatient trader work with no trading journal. Then the fourth one, a patient trader have patience. Patience is one of the features of a patient trader or profitable trader. A patient trader can wait for 2 days, 3 days before executing. And let me cite this example. Anything that is, let's say if you go to now a restaurant located, okay, don't worry, I will share the template of the journal. Just stay throughout the session, right? Um, a restaurant at a normal environment. If you go to a restaurant located in a normal environment, maybe normal environment, right? One thing you will notice if you go there in the morning, afternoon, evening, you will see a lot of people there. You will see a lot of people there. Why? Because the price of their goods and services are very cheap. The price of the food they are selling is very cheap. Why? That's why you can see a lot of people there in the morning. If you go there afternoon, you see a lot of people there. If you go there evening time, you see many people. But if you go to a restaurant located in a corporate exclusive environment, maybe island environment, or maybe Ikoyi or Banana Island, or here in Abuja, maybe Asokoro, Maitama, or Dabi, or Jai, expensive environment, you understand? If you go there in the morning, you will hardly see 10 people at the same time. Why? Because that place is a quality place and their services there are very expensive. So anything that is quantity, you will see it every day, every day, every day. But whatever that is quality, it comes once in a while. And it comes, but the reason why it comes once in a while is that it gives you the confidence to execute your trade without hesitation. So you have to understand that successful trading is not about the number of trades you can execute in a day, right? It's all about the quality of trades you can execute either in a month or in a week. So you have to choose quality over quantity. You know, I've seen a lot of students, right, that message me several times with that number. You know, they can take 10 trades in a week, 5 trades in a day. At the end of the month, they are not profitable. Why another trader will take just 4, 5 trades in a month? He or she can lose 2, win 3, and he will still close the month with profits because he or she understands the application of successful trading. So the fifth one, a patient trader respects the power of risk management. Trust me, no matter how powerful your trading strategy is, without a risk management, you are going nowhere. Risk management is very, very important. You know, I've seen a lot of people saying that risk management is all about risking 0.5%, 1%. No, as far as I'm concerned, it's a capital no. Risk management is all about risking money that will not affect your sleep at night. Risk management is all about risking the money that will allow you to survive the next day. Risk management is all about structuring your trading capital in a way you can keep on playing or trying until the odds are in your favor. That is risk management. So a patient trader respects risk management. But why impatient trader have no regard for risk management? You just want to flip that $200 overnight to $10,000. It doesn't work. You must be joking. So, number 6, a patient trader thinks in long-term growth. It's a long-term process. It takes every one of us 17 years to become a graduate, right? 6 years in primary level, secondary school level, another 6 years. Then university, depending on the course you are studying, 4 years. Then 1 year service, that's 17 years. You can't start now and become graduate tomorrow. It doesn't work like that because there are plans on ground. There is a process you must follow. Very simple, right? But impatient trader want it now. That's why a lot of you guys are jumping from one YouTube channel to another, one community to another, because, you know, in life generally, people don't want the kind of person or the kind of leader or government that is telling them the truth. People want to listen to the people that are lying to them because the amount is very sweet rather. But when anybody that is telling people the truth, they will not listen until you fall. Then you now remember some of the warnings that have been given to you. So it's not some forex trading is not something you will start now. Within 1 month, you want to start making it big. It doesn't work like that. But it's possible for you to master the quality trading strategy skills and have quality mindset within 1 month. It is possible. But when it comes to making money, will you be able to make huge amount of money within 1 month? No, but it takes time for you to compound the money. So number 7, patient trader have what we call discipline, but impatient trader no discipline. Then the last one, which is the most important, a profitable trader and also a patient trader is ready to lose. He or she is ready to lose the money that will not affect his or her sleep at night. But you see, a lot of beginner traders and unprofitable traders, they are not ready to lose. See, there are two things in the market. It's either you allow market to take money from you before you take money from market. It's not possible. Nobody wins all the time. If I come here on live now and I'm lying to you guys that I win all the time, it's a big lie. There are times that I take 2-3 losses in a row. That doesn't mean I'm not profitable. Losses are part of the game because I am willing to lose the money that will not affect my sleep at night. But all it takes for me to recover my losses or to close my month with profit, if I'm right 2 times on a single trade, I can recover 2 losses or 3 losses on 2 trades and still close the month with profit. But every trader don't want to lose, but want to take money from the market. It doesn't work like that. But the most important thing is that when you are losing, lose small. Learn how to cut your loss. Learn how to take responsibility. Learn how to accept the outcome of your trade. The only thing you can control in the market is the capital you want to risk, your loss size, your stop loss, your take profit. Those are the things you can control in the market. But the moment you press buy or sell, you are not in charge of the market. Markets have the final say. It is the market that will determine whether you are going to win that trade or not. That's why we always emphasize that we are not gamblers, we are patient traders. Risk management is the only thing that is making me, that I'm talking in front of you, still standing in forex trading, because I've mastered the secret of trading, that no matter how good I am, no matter how perfect the strategy or the setup, I can still lose that setup. So before I take that trade, since I have that probability mindset, then I should come to the market to risk what will now affect my sleep at night. Even if the trade goes against me, I'll still be fine. It will give me the opportunity to come back the following day and trade. But you see, unprofitable trader or impatient trader, they are not ready to lose, but they want to take money from the market. It doesn't work like that. When you are making money from the market, you are winning, you win your first trade, second trade, or 5 trades in a row. From market is I take anytime I'm right, I also take responsibility of my decision. So all these things are very, very important. So after this session, I'm going to show you how to win, how to develop a profitable mindset. Even if you lose 4 second trades in a row, you can still close the month with profit. I'm going to show you the trading journal and the trading plan, how to go about this. Let's dive into this next session. Now, if you look at these charts, I believe everyone can see this Microsoft Excel. I use Microsoft Excel for my journal. Trust me, pay attention to this session. It is not about bullish candlestick, bullish structure, or bearish structure. in the market. You see, without this stuff I'm about to show you guys, trust me, go and do something else. You can't make it in trading. It's not a course, it's a fact. Before I proceed, I want to ask you guys this question. Tell me one successful company or institution or organization that they are running their in and out daily activities without recording everyday activities going in and out of the company. Any company that is not doing that will collapse. Every successful company that wants to go far in life or in the face or in the industry, number one, you must have a record of your expenses, your income, everything. So that at the end of the month, you can do addition and subtraction to know whether you close the month with profit or loss. Same thing in trading. You have to see trading as a business. You have to keep the record of your journal. Record of your trading, right? You have to keep the record of your trading, which is very, very important. So, and I'm going to use two accounts. Let's say PropFirm, 10K PropFirm account. The first PropFirm belongs to impatient trader A. I believe, trust me, you guys, at the end of this class, you guys will start seeing market in a different way. Now, the second trading plan or journal belongs to a patient trader B. So, like I said at the beginning of the video, I said a patient trader work with plan, while impatient trader work with no trading plan. Now, this is how a beginner trader or a newbie coming into the market or into the trading journey and into the trading industry view the market. Number one, there's something we call beginner's luck. Whenever he or she is right, this is the risk. I'm coming. This is the risk, and this is the profit. Let me add this one to it, and let me include it here as well. Right? So, an impatient trader buys a PropFirm 10K account and is risking $50. And what is the percentage of $50? Let's calculate it. This is babypips.com. I love the site. That's what I use to calculate my risk management. So $10,000 trading account. So $50 will give us 0.5%. Let's assume we are risking probably 20 pips stop loss. Let's calculate it now. So the impatient trader on his or her first trade, he will be risking 0.25 lot size, right? Now, fortunately, there's something we call beginner's luck. He or she is able to make probably $50. He's able to make probably $50 on his first trade, right? And let me put loss here. This one is loss. There's something we call beginner's luck. Second trade is lucky to make another $50. Another $50. Then he or she is also lucky to make another $50. This is how beginner trader or profitable trader behaves in the market, right? Then lives happen on the fourth trade. The same strategy that he has been using, this trader has been using to make first profit, second profit, third profit. Then he applies the same strategy again. Then what happened on the fourth trade? He experienced a bad day in the market. Then he lost $50. This is how beginner trader behaves in the market. Let me change the color of this one to red. Then he try again. There is still confidence. On the fifth trade, then he experienced another bad day in the market, which is normal, which is part of the game. Then he lose another $50. He already make $150 here. 1, 2, 3, right? Then he lose two. He took two losses in a row. That is $100. If you subtract $100 from $150, he's still in profit of $50. But if for he or she will be carried away or will be affected emotionally because of these two losses. What is going to happen on the sixth trade? This beginner trader will start losing confidence in the market. He or she will start losing confidence in the market. He will start guessing whether the strategy is not working. Meanwhile, nothing is wrong with the strategy. It is just the uncertainty in the market. So instead of this beginner trader or impatient trader to maintain patience, to maintain discipline, then on the sixth trade, one spirit will enter this trader. Why can't you increase your risk? You can recover all your two losses in a short period of time. Then what is going to happen? He will violate his trading plan here, his rules, his or her rule. Instead of him to maintain $50, then he will increase his risk to $100 here, right? He will increase his risk to $100 just because he wants to recover the $100 loss here. What is going to happen? Lives happen, uncertainty happens to him, then he lost the trading account minus, lost the setup. That is $100. Do you understand? Then what happened? Psychology. Because he wants to recover his trading, his losses overnight or on one trade. Then instead of him to still maintain and go back to the mistakes, why did I lose this trade? Or what happened? Instead of this trader to accept the responsibility that he is responsible for all these actions, right? Then you'll be looking for whom to blame, either the strategy or the market. Then on the seventh trade, instead of him to maintain the same discipline, the same risk, then it will still increase the risk to probably $200. This is how beginner trader behaves in the market. I was once there, that's why I can relate. Then anything can happen, then probably another bad day, $200 gone. Now he's back in drawdown. Maybe on the eighth trade, he's so lucky. Instead of him, maybe he's so lucky that he enters a trade to recover all the losses in a row. Because of the fear of the 4 losses in a row, while the trade is running in his favor, what is he going to do? He will cut the losses short. Maybe the trade have the potential to give him like maybe $300 or $400 on the trade. Because of the 4 losses, right? He or she will cut the trade. We cut the profit short. Then make $50. Then he's so lucky on the 9th trade, $50. You understand? Then the 3rd trade, he's so lucky, he makes another $50. Then 11th trade, on the 11th trade, then what happened? He experienced another bad day. Maybe probably what? He lose another $50 here. Right? So, and this impatient trader don't want to see red day. You don't want to experience what we call loss in the market, and which is not possible. Losses are inevitable. Then it will increase it will increase its risk on the 12th trade, probably to $200. Then at the end of the day, encounter another loss. Can you see that the losses are compounding? instead of him to cut down the loss or to reduce his risk so that he can survive, right? Then at the end, on the what's it called, on the starting trade, then another spirit will enter this trader that, guy, increase your risk, nothing will happen. This spirit will come from nowhere. Try, you can make all your losses on this trade. Then something will tell him to do this. Calculate all your risk, all your losses. $50, $50, $100, 200, 300. Okay, this $200, $400, 450. Then this $650. Then why can't you risk the $650 on this trade? Risk the whole $650 on this trade, then and recover all the losses once. Then unfortunately, bad market happened to him. Then he lost $50. Trust me, this trader will be destabilized. This trader will be destabilized. Before you know it, the profit account is gone. The profit account is gone. And if you look at the statistics of this impatient trader right now, there is no discipline. Because at the beginning, he already structured a trading plan and a trading rule, a trading journal that he wants to follow. But along the line, when he makes the first profit, the confidence was there. Second profit, confidence was there. Third profit, that was high confidence. Right? But he forgot that there's what we call good and the bad side of life. No matter how life is treating you right now in a good way, just prepare your mind for a day that you will be sad or you will not be happy. The same thing in trading. You can't win. Even if you win like 5 months in a row, trust me, 1 month will come that your trading will not go well. And that is the month for you to maintain your discipline. Because it is not how much it is not how much you lose that matter, but how much you make when you are right, and your reaction when you are losing. That is what matters. So whenever things are going well with you, you maintain your discipline. But when things are not going well, you are losing money back to back, then you lose your discipline, you lose your mind. Then you start increasing your risk. You start increasing your risk. That's why you blow your account. So if you look at the statistics or the data of this impatient trader, there is no discipline. Then $100 a year, $200 a year, no consistency on the risk part. Right? Then all of a sudden, one spirit enters in, or increase your risk $650 to recover all your losses at once. Then you blow all your accounts. Fast forward, let's move to a patient trader. Right? Number one, I am a patient trader. I'm going to use myself as an example to explain this so that you can start emulating this approach. I mean, using this approach to trade Forex, right? And please pay attention to this. This is going to help you guys, right? Now, I'm a patient trader and I'm also a profitable trader. The question is, do I make losses sometimes? The answer is yes. Do I win as well? The answer is yes. But what happens whenever I'm losing? I make sure that I cut down my loss. Then I take responsibility. Then I control myself so that I will not do any stupid thing or I will not take ruinous risk in the market. So anytime I'm winning, what are the things I put into consideration? I make sure that anytime I'm right, I make so much money on that setup. Make a lot of money on that setup. I make sure the profit I'm making is way bigger than my losses. That is how I started my profitability journey. My profits are higher than my losses, right? Anytime I'm right, I don't cut short my profits. Whenever I'm wrong, I cut my losses. When I realize that, oh, I'm wrong on this trade, there's no crime in that. You can enter wrong trade or you can execute the wrong trade. It doesn't matter. But the most important thing is that as a profitable trader, once you realize that you are wrong on this trade, don't allow ego to enter you. Accept that loss, take responsibility, and move on to the next day for another opportunity. So as a profitable trader right now, I'm going to use myself as an example. Let's say I want to trade a 10K profit account. This is what I'm going to do. The first question I'm going to ask myself is that how much am I willing to lose on this $10,000 profit account that will not wipe me out of the market, that will not affect my sleep at night? So the question is, I want to risk $50 per trade. And what is the percentage? Is 0.5%. Right? 0.5%. So how many $50 can we find in 10,000? I mean, to pass my profit, that means I need to make 8%, isn't it? 8% of, I'm coming. Let me write it here. So that means I need to make 8%, right? 8% of 10K account is $800. $800. Let me increase the font so that we can see very well. 10% of 8K account is $800, right? So that is to pass my phase one. This is going to be my trading plan. I'm planning my trading now. My phase one, I need to make $800, right? So back to my trading journal. So if I'm going to be, if I will be risking $50 per trade, the question is, how much am I willing to risk? Or how many trades am I going to trade before I blow this challenge or before I lose this challenge? The question is, I'll be risking 16 trades, or I'll be taking 16 trades before I lose the challenge. The way I structure this my account. This is a well-structured risk management plan for every beginner trader that wants to become a profitable trader. It will take me 16 trades to blow it, right? It will take me 16 trades to blow this account. That is the first thing I must do. 16 trades before I blow it. Let me write it out. It will take me 16 trades before I blow my account. So if I'm risking $50 per trade, it will take me 16 trades before I blow my account. So that is the first thing a profitable trader must do. You must think, how much are you willing to lose first before the profit? So the second question is that, how many trades will you take in the market to make $800 target? Because this is 8% of 8K, the phase one target. How many trades? That is the second question you need to ask yourself. So the question is, if I'm risking $50 to make $100, like I said, your profit must be higher than what you are risking. If I'm risking $50 to make $100, that means it will take me 8 good trades, right? It will take me 8 good trades. So $50 will give me $100 here. Let me do something. I'm coming. $50 will give me $100 here. This 8 trades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 100 is give me $800. So that means that I'm preparing my mindset that I don't need to rush myself. 8 is just a number. I just have to follow the process, right? So 8 good trades. 8 good trades, 8 trades to pass phase one. So, you can see the way I'm building my mindset. The first one, it will take me 16 trades before I lose the challenge. The second question, it will take me 8 good trades. So why do I need to rush? I don't need to rush. So there are 8 steps that I must follow. The step one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I will not be thinking in terms of 8. I'll be thinking the third step I will take is that how am I going to make the first one step? How am I going to achieve the first step? And what is the first step? The first step is this $100. This $100, right? So I want to make sure that I enter a trade that will give me the $100. So whenever I enter a trade, right, I can make $100. I can also make $200. It depends on the condition of the market and the potential of the setup. All these things matters a lot. Even one single trade can give you $500 if you are able to manage the trade very well. Now, this is how I will manage this my account. Let's for instance, I enter the trade with the hope that I'm going to win my first trade. But unfortunately, I lost my first trade, right? Painful, right? Which is normal because I'm willing to lose the $50. I'm willing to lose the $50. Then the second trade, right? Then I lose the $50. Third trade, I lose the $50. As a profitable trader, nothing will shake me here because I'm telling myself that I've already structured my mindset that it will take me 16 good trades. So if I maintain my discipline, I did not manipulate myself or disorganize my trading plan, right? Or destabilize my plan. It's not possible for me to lose 16 trades in a row. It is possible for me to lose 3 trades in a row, but it's not possible for me to lose all these 16 trades. You understand? It's not possible for me to lose all these 16 trades in a row. Right? It's not possible. So my next trade right now, let me put the numbers. I'm coming. Now, my fourth trade right now, I'm so lucky, right? I risk the same $50. Then I make $100 out of this trade. I'm able to make $100 out of this trade. $100. Remember, I took 3 losses in a row. Then one profit, one opportunity, one good setup gives me $100. Then I'm able to recover $100 out of the 150 drawdown, minus 150 drawdown. So remain $50 to recover my loss, right? Now, the fifth trade, I'm so lucky again. Then I win my 2 trades in a row. This is $200 profit so far, right? So if you minus $150 drawdown minus 200, then I'm back to profit of $50. I'll be back to profit of $50. Look at this thing psychologically, right? I took 3 trades in a row, 3 bad trades in a row, but I maintain my discipline. Then I am right. I'm able to take 2 setups in a row as well. Then I win my 4th trade and my 5th trade, which gives me $200. Three losses, then 2 wins. Then I still end up with $50 profit. Let me write it here. $50 profit. Do you understand? Then my next trade, I encounter another bad trade. Then I lose the setup, my 6th trade. Then if you look at this one, then I'm back to $0. I'm now back to $0. Right? I'm back to $0. Then my 7th trade, then I'm able to win it. You can see I'm maintaining my risk. I'm still risking $50 to make $100. My target is that I must make twice of what I'm risking. If I'm risking $50, I must make $100 before I close my trade. Right? So the next trade, I'm able to win it $100 again. Then my 8 trades, then I encounter another loss. You can see that my losses are constant, right? That is consistency. Anytime I'm wrong, I make sure that I don't lose more than $50. Then my 10th trade, as a disciplined trader, then I have a good day. Then my 11th trade, another bad day, right? Then my 12th trade, another good day, right? Then this one, I experience another loss. Then finally, then I win this setup here. So let us calculate all these things together. How many profits? How many trades did I win right here? Now, the first one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 times 100 will give me 900. I'm able to make $900 profit. So let's calculate at the end of the month. Let's calculate my losses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 times 50. I think that should be $350. That should be $350. $350. Right? $350. So let us subtract $350 minus $900. I think that should give us I'm coming $900 minus $350. That should be the total income now is $550. Can you see the way I am able to what? They close the month with profit. You can see consistency. Now, the time or the days that I experience bad days or bad market, I make sure I maintain my discipline. The rules is that I must not risk more than my risk appetite so that I'll be able to survive the market storm. Trust me, no matter how good you are, no matter how perfect your strategy, market, you will experience market storm. Trust me. If you think I'm lying, go and try another person unless they are lying to you guys. Any trader is telling you that forex trading is a win-win game is a big lie. Is a big lie. You know, one thing about me as loaded forex is that the time that I was winning the market, I wasn't complaining, I wasn't crying, I was giving all the kudos to myself. Now, maybe the following day of the following week or the following month, now I'm now experiencing what we call market storm. Then I must not complain. That is the best time for me to go to the chart, learn, because I improved a lot. I learned a lot from the market whenever I encounter losses. That's the best time I learn a lot in the market. I don't complain. I cut down my losses. Most all our VIP mentorship students knows this truth about Loaded Forex Academy. Do we take losses? Yes, it is normal. There is nothing to hide. It's not a shame. But are we profitable? Yes, I'm a profitable trader. So trading involves two phases, the good side and the bad side. Before, if you think you want to test only the good side, is a lie. As you are testing the good side, trust me, the bad days or the bad side is waiting for you ahead. So, and when the bad day comes, that's when you need to discipline yourself. Don't allow your ego to override you or to make you feel like you are top of the world, right? Reduce your losses. And if you are scared or you don't believe in your execution anymore or your setup, you can reduce your risk from $50, cut it down to $25. Cut your risk by 50%. maybe your risk appetite is $500 and you take 3 losses in a row, your fourth trade, you can cut the risk to probably $250 so that you'll be able to gain confidence. A lot of beginner trader or unprofitable trader, whenever they are wrong, anytime they are experiencing or facing market storm, that is when they increase their risk in the market. They lose their discipline, their trading plan. They go against their trading plan, their trading discipline. Their trading journal. But whenever a profitable trader is experiencing the same storm in the market, he or she knows how to reduce his or her losses, accept the outcome of the trade. These are the little things that plays a vital role in your trading journey. Without this thing, trust me, you are going nowhere. You have to just quit trading, go and do something else. After tonight's session, go and get a Microsoft Excel. Start recording your trading performance or your trading activities. Okay, maybe you have $100 account. Instead of you trying to follow that trader online telling you that you can flip $100, I just flip $100 to $10,000. Who am I to criticize? But that is not trading, that is gambling. A real trading is when you think like, okay, how can I grow this my $100 to $200 first? $100 to $200 first. Work hard, structure your plan, have a solid plan to achieve that $200. Once you achieve that $200, think about the $300. Once you achieve $300, think about the next stage, which is $400. Then grow like that. Before you realize it, then you achieve your first $1,000. But trying to raise $100 to $1,000 as a beginner trader, trust me, market will send you back to village. I'm not saying you can't raise $100 to $1,000, but as a beginner, that is not a good trading approach. That is gambling. And a lot of beginner traders don't cherish the amount of money they're making on their small trading account. Imagine you are trading $100 and at the end of the month, you close the month with $20 profit. That is 20%. That is 20%. Right? $100 account, at the end of the month, you make a profit of $20. That is 20%, which is incredible. But it will not make sense. It will not make any sense. Why? Because it's a small account. You just make $20 at the end of the month, then you go on Twitter or on Instagram, you see another trader posting $20,000 or $100,000. You feel like you are not doing fine. You are competing yourself or comparing yourself, your chapter 1 with somebody who's already living chapter 50 or chapter 100. But imagine you are trading probably 100K account and you just make 20%. That is $20,000. That is 20K. The same setup you executed here, you see the same setup here. But what is the difference between the two accounts? It's the size. The difference is the size. So as a beginner trader, you understand, use your small account, your $50, your $100 to master the process of trading, to build a trading mindset, to understand how to become a successful trader. Once you master that skill, right, then go for big or bigger accounts. You can buy a profit of 50K or 200K, right? The same percentage you are making on $100, you can make that same percentage on 200K. If you are making 10% of 200K at the end of the month, that is $10,000. 10% of 200K is 20K, $20,000 at the end of the month. But if you make 10% of $100, that is $10 at the end of the month, it will never make any sense to you. You feel like you are not doing well. Why? Because you are thinking in terms of profit or in terms of or currency instead of you to think in terms of percentage. If I make 10% at the end of the month, I would tell myself, wow, Loaded Forest, you did a good job at the end of the month. I just make 10%. If I make the same 10% on $1 million account, that's $100,000 in a month. So don't feel like you are not doing fine or you are not trying on your small account. The problem is you are trading small accounts. You are not doing bad. You are doing well. You have to give yourself kudos. So all these things matters. Learn how to have a trading plan. Plan how you want to take your trade and write down the rules that I will never increase my risk even if I lose three trades in a row. I will never increase my risk. All these things matters. Please pay attention to this. So let's dive into the last session right now, whereby I'll be showing you the market outlook and some of the stuff we are watching out for ahead of tomorrow, right? And Moscow FS already analyzed GBP USD. So let me move on to Euro USD. And if you look at what is happening on Euro USD right now, as you all know, we have what we call loaded blueprint. Loaded blueprint that we use all the time. You know, even if you lose trades, 2 trades, 3 trades in a row, be consistent. Maintain this same blueprint, right? Trust me. Don't calculate your performance based on daily performance or weekly performance. Think in terms of monthly performance, quarterly performance, right? Or yearly performance. Don't be deceived by what you are seeing on social media. That is not, trading doesn't work like that. So you have to understand a blueprint, a guide, a material that you must use all the time in the market. And what is the first step? Number one, you must understand the direction, trend or direction. Once you can understand the direction of the market, then trade along with it. Then POI. So what do I mean by POI? POI means point of interest, or you can also call it area of value, right? The third one is entry time frame, right? Entry time frame. Now, let me introduce this font of this guy here. Let me introduce the font. Before I proceed, I believe majority of us by now must have know the differences between trading style. You know, we have swing trading, right? We have day trading style, and then we have scalping. Then we also have position trading style, but I will not talk about position trading style. Now, under the swing trading style, you must understand where you belong to. Are you a swing trader? Are you a day trader, or are you a scalper? So if you are a swing trader, your time frame will be different from someone who is a day trader. So if you are a swing trader, right, you need the following time frames: weekly, daily, then finally 4 hours time frame. This is your time frame as a swing trader. Then as a day trader, you need daily, 4 hour, then 30-minute time frame, right? So as a scalper, you need probably 4 hour or 1 hour time frame, then 5 minutes or 15-minute time frame as a scalper, right? So, but what I want to show you guys, we are day trader, and the system I want to show you right now will show us or will teach us how to use loaded blueprint as a day trader. So where do we belong to under this trading style? We belong to day trading style. So the first time frame that matters to us is daily time frame. Just go to daily time frame, whatever uh market pair you want to trade or you want to analyze, right? Go to daily time frame, establish your trend. This is the first problem you must solve, or the first question you must ask yourself. Where is the trend? Where is the market heading to? Are we in a bullish market or we are in a bearish market? This is the first question you need to solve. You need to ask yourself. So if you look at the overall direction of the market here, you can see price has been moving towards the down side. So we are in a strong bearish market on Euro USD. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. And price is about to create a new lower low, right? But price failed, forms probably a new low. So, but the overall direction of this market is still a downtrend. And if you watch some of the videos we've put out on our YouTube channel, I explained that in a downtrend, the last lower high must be protected. The last lower high must be protected. Price must not close above the last lower high. So in as much the last lower high is still intact, the trend is still valid. So, and if you look at the trend here now, where is the last lower high? Let's take it to line chart so that you can see it very well. This place represents our last lower high. So it is our protected high. Let's take it to candlestick chart, right? So we're in a downtrend overall. So if this price action did not break this guy to the upper side, we will still be taking sell opportunity. But anything that makes this current daily candlestick or tomorrow daily candlestick to close above this last lower high, that means our sentiment will change back to bullish. We start looking for buy opportunity. So what is going to be our bias on this trade right now? We'll be looking for price to either break this guy to the upper side or price to break this zone to the other upper side. To the downside, sorry. So we want the price, a daily candlestick that will close this support, right? Then mitigate this future support around this zone here. If the price action breaks this guy to the downside, this place is going to be the next support. So we will wait for this support to push the price action back to this resistance there so that we can take a sell opportunity. But if the price action breaks this guy to the upper side, where is going to be the future resistance that might push the price action to retrace? Price can break this guy to the upper side, and this place is the future resistance. So price can retest here. Then we have to exercise a lot of patience and wait for price to retest this key zone here. Then we position ourselves as a buyer in the market. Then we look for buy opportunity, right? So that is what I'm watching out for on Euro USD right now. So let's move on to AUD USD. If you look at the overall direction on AUD USD right now, right, the direction is also bearish, right? Because these are the swing highs. We have our swing high here, swing high here, swing high here, swing high here, right? So we will only be wrong if the price action invalidates the last swing high here. So we are going to wait for the price action to break this guy to the upper side, wait for a retest here, then we take a buy opportunity. So I realize that a lot of traders don't know how to establish key levels, their support or resistance in the market. The first thing you have to do as a trader is to change the chart to line chart so that you can see it very well. So then cover the body of this candlestick here. You can see price reacted around this zone here. Then change it to line chart. Then try to cover the wick as well. So cover the body or the tip of the body, then cover the wick, right? So if price action did not break above this high here, right, that means our sentiment is still valid. We'll still be looking for sell opportunity. But what happened here? Price once reacted around this zone some times ago. But let's extend the support. The price bought from this support here, then price encounter a resistance around this zone here, then the seller sold the price action to the downside back to this same support. Then buyers came in again, they pushed the price action to the upper side. Then the buyers encounter another resistance zone here, then they sold back to this key zone. Let's extend it now to the future. So why the sellers, the time that the sellers came back to this support zone here, they invalidated it to the downside. So now what happened to the sellers? Sellers encounter another hindrance around this zone here. If you look at the historical data, as a professional technical analyst, you must work with your historical data. This place serves as a support because price once reacted here. Let's extend it. This is a valid support. But the moment the price action came back in the future or comes back to this zone here, this zone, the price action reacted at this support. Why? Because price once reacted there in the past. That was the reason the buyers was able to push the price action from this support, right? So the buyers bought the price action back to this resistance here. And sometimes a few months ago or a few weeks ago, price also reacted around this zone here. Price reacted here, price reacted here, right? So now that the price action invalidated it, then comes back to this resistance there, this place is going to serve as our POI. Remember, I explained that we have a blueprint that we use all the time. Let me bring the blueprint here again. I'm coming. So we have our blueprint here. So now this place is going to serve as our what? Our POI, right? Because we have a solid key zone here. If we extend it to the future, price once it reacted around this zone here, reacted here, reacted here, reacted here, isn't it? Now, how are we going to execute this trade right now? Right? We have to scale down to our entry. And what is our entry time frame for this day trading strategy? Number one, we use 1 hour, 30-minute time frame. Right? So on the 30-minute time frame, don't mix it up. Establish your trend on daily time frame because you're a day trader. Then when you are done with your analysis on day trade on the daily time frame, scale down to 30-minute time frame. As you all know, we have our conferences. Number one, what are the conferences? And if you don't know the conferences we use, go back to our previous videos we uploaded on our YouTube channel. You see everything there. Number one, we want to see volume reduction in the market, right? We use volume reduction, we use weak rejection, then we use change of structure, then our counter trend line here. Then we also call it CTB. We use counter trend line, right? So if you are watching us for the first time or you are joining us for the first time, go and watch some of our recorded video tutorial. We've explained all these entry criteria or conferences there. Now, you can see what price action is doing right here now. You know, we have high volume here. Then what happened? Low volume, low volume, low volume, low volume. You can see the way the price action is struggling inside the POI right now. And you can see weak rejection at the top of the candlesticks, right? Solid. So that's sign number 2. So are we going to enter now? No. We still need the price action to give us a change of structure because daily time frame is bearish. Daily is bearish. And before we execute, our entry time frame must be bearish as well, must give us a bearish structure, right? But if you look at what is happening right now, the structure on the daily time frame right now is still bullish, right? Because price action started a journey from this support zone here, then invalidated the structure here to give us a new higher high, higher low. So we still have a bullish market structure on 30-minute time frame. So we can't enter right now. So the only thing that will make us to enter to confirm this change of structure, we want the price action to invalidate this recent higher low on 30-minute time frame. Same thing. If the price action is trending to the upper side, the moment you realize the last higher low or the last swing low has been taken out to the downside, that shows that sellers are back in the game. So we want the price action to invalidate this low here. So if a bearish candlestick can close below this support here, a bearish candlestick to invalidate this low is going to confirm our third entry criteria. So what is the last one? Our CTB. Then you establish your counter trend line. The meaning of CTB is counter trend line breakout. By connecting this point here, I love to use the body of the week. Body of the candlestick. Connect this point here to the next point here, then extend the trend line here. So what am I telling myself? I'm giving myself this protection that as far as price action is still trading above this counter trend line, I'm not going to do anything. I will never do anything. Right? I will never do anything in the market until I make sure or I see a bearish candlestick to close or to break this counter trend line to the downside. That is when I will execute my trade. Place my stop loss here, then target the next support zone. Simple as ABC. So this place is our entry zone or loaded zone. So this place is our loaded zone on AUD USD right now. So the sentiment on AUD USD inside our journal is sellers are in charge of the markets, right? So let's analyze USD CHF. On USD CHF right now, remember the first time frame as a day trader is to go to daily time frame. So if you look at the overall direction of what is happening on the daily time frame right now, you can see that this place serves as the last swing high around this zone here, and this place serves as the last low here. Then the price action mitigated this zone. So that shows that the overall direction is still bullish on USD CHF. You can see price created high here, low here, higher high here, then higher equal low around this zone. So price action is continuing the bullish market structure. So if I want to take this market condition right now, I'm going to exercise a lot of patience. Trust me, I said this thing at the beginning of this session that successful trading is all about patience. If you lack patience, you are going nowhere. And forex trading is structured in a way to take money. Forex trading is structured in a way to take money from impatient trader and hand it over to patient traders. You understand? There is no way an impatient trader will be profitable. He or she will never be profitable. But patient trader will always be profitable because you are focusing on quality setup only. You are focusing on quality setup only. All these things matters a lot, right? So what I'm going to do now, since the overall direction inside my journal is buyers are in charge of the market right now, buyers are in charge of the market, right? So I will make sure that the price action, I'm coming. I want to see the price action to break this resistance to the upper side. So the moment the price action breaks this resistance to the upper side, the next thing I'm going to do is to check my historical data. Where is the possible future resistance that can push this, that can serve as hindrance to this price action here? Now I have a resistance here, another resistance here. So if the price action invalidates this guy to the upper side, this way is going to, the price is heading to the next resistance here. Then I'll wait for you to retrace to this zone here. Then I will take a buy opportunity. If you want to be a successful trader or profitable trader, trend must be your partner. Trend must be your partner. Don't trade against the trend. Must be your partner. That is the first thing, most important thing. Trade with the trend, right? The fact that you're trading with the trend, that doesn't mean you will not lose, but losses are part of the game, but you will still be profitable. Trust me. Trend must be your partner. So the sentiment on USD CHF right now is to go long. We are looking for buy opportunity. We want the price action to invalidate here, retest here, then look for buy opportunity. So let's see what is going on where is it here? On USD JPY. No, before that, let's analyze gold. So let's see what is happening on gold daily time frame. So if you look at what is happening on daily time on gold right now, you can see the market condition on gold is not clear enough. But let's see how we can analyze the trade. Now, this was the last resistance that the price action created around this zone here, right? The last resistance around this zone here. Then the price action sold down here to create a new support zone, right? A new support zone. So if I want to trade gold right now to finalize my sentiment, then that shows that we have a trading range around this zone here. So the buyers are still the one in charge of the market, right? If you look at the structure that sold down to this support, we have the inner structure high, lower low, lower high, right? Then we have another lower low around this zone here. Then we have new lower high, then price created equal low here, then price changed the structure, invalidated the last lower high, right? Then gave us a new higher high, higher low. Now price is trying to continue the trend to the upper side. So that shows that the buyers are the one in charge. So if I want to take my sentiment right now, I'll change it to line charts. So where is the possible resistance? I have a resistance zone here, right? Then I have a support zone here. So what I'm going to do right now, right? What I'm going to do right now is to see how I'm going to use this minor resistance here, extend it to the future. The reason why the price action is struggling at this resistance, at this zone, is because there was resistance around this zone here, then extended to the future, right? So before I can enter go right now, I will wait for price to close above this resistance, mitigate this future resistance there, then wait for a retest here, then I will take a buy opportunity on gold, right? So that is my sentiment on gold market right now. So let's see USD JPY. On USD JPY daily time frame, see what price action is about to do right now. Price action created higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Then price fade to create a new higher high. Then price created lower high now. So if price action, if the bearish candlestick, the current bearish candlestick close below this guy here, then we'll be looking for sell sentiment, right? We'll be looking for sell sentiment on USD JPY because the price action shows that the sellers are pushing to the downside. So I want the price action to close below this guy to the downside. Then I will wait for pullback back into this resistance. Then I will take a sell opportunity. So that is what I'm seeing on USD JPY. So let's see what BTC is doing right now. So the overall direction on BTC right now, the current price of BTC now is 87K, $87,000, and is a downtrend overall, right? It's a downtrend overall. And where was the last key zone that served as hindrance to this uh, price right now? Price once reacted at this minus support zone here. Let's extend it to the future. The moment the price action mitigated it, what happened? Buyers pushes the price action to the upper side. Now we have another resistance key zone here. I'm covering the wick and the body of this resistance here, right? So what I want the price action to do now is to mitigate this guy. I want the price action to buy inside this zone here so that I can take a sell opportunity on BTC. So let's see the next pair. What other pair? So I'm looking at CAC right now. CAC right now is not giving. I think the price action is ranging. So the market condition on CAD CHF is not looking good. This is a ranging market, so I'm not going to do anything on CAD CHF. So let's see what is going on GPBCHF. On GPBCHF, as you all know, let me take the candlestick back so that you guys can understand the structure very well. Sometimes ago, the price action was trending to downside, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And I said at the beginning of this session that the recent or the last lower high must be protected, right? The last lower high must be protected. This will serve as the last lower high here. So anything that made the price action to close or trade above this last lower high, so the structure is no longer a very structure. And if we extend our counter trend line from here, right, this is a downtrend line. So if price action closed above this downtrend line and above this last lower high, that shows that buyers are the one in charge of the market. So let's see what happened. Today, price action broke or invalidated the structure to the upper side. So what are we expecting right now on GPBCHF? So if you look at the rejection at the top of this candlestick right now, it's as a result of the resistance around this zone here. This place was serving as a support key zone. Then if we extend the key zone to the future, the price action came back to the key zone again. So this key zone, this resistance is giving the price action a lot of problem at the moment. And the buyers are unable to push beyond or above this resistance zone. So where is going to be our point of interest? Let's change it to line chart. We have price reaction around this zone here. Price reacted around this zone. Then we want to cover all these points. We want to cover all these points using our line chart, right? Using our line chart. So let's take it to candlestick. Then we need to cover the wick. That is very, very important. So make sure that your key zone covers the body of the candlestick and the wick of the candlestick as well. So if this current candlestick or daily candlestick close with this LD bullish form or bullish body, then I'll be expecting this resistance to push the price action to the downside so that I can take a buy opportunity. So these are the pairs we are watching out for this week. So the question is, are we going to execute all of this setup? The answer is no. We will only go for the one that will give us the best settings, that will give us our entry criteria, entry confidence before we execute this trade. I think we spent so much time tonight. So before we end the session, if you have any question, just drop it in the comment section, then so that we can solve it together. So we have 2 minutes or 3 minutes to do that so that we can all solve the question together. I'm waiting. So we have 2 to 5 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes to type our question so that we can drop it. I mean, so that we can answer or solve the question together. Any question? I want to believe that you guys understand everything explained there from the beginning to the end. Most importantly, your trading plan is very, very important, right? You must use a trading plan. And this program I use for my trading journal or trading plan is Microsoft Excel. You can get the software or you can use the Excel sheet. Um, uh, the Excel sheet that comes with your email. If you log into your email, you are going to see Excel sheet inside. Then you can use the Excel sheet, and that is what I'm using. I'm using the Excel sheet inside my email. So then don't forget the characteristics of or the features of a patient trader and impatient trader. You understand? So if you want to become a profitable trader, or if you, this year is almost gone, so let's work towards next year, 2026 plan. If you want to become a profitable trader in 2026, you must have these criteria. Trust me. I was once I was once a trader or a losing trader sometimes ago, but I failed for 2 years. Trust me, guy. My first year, second year was so terrible. I can't even analyze very well. I was just thinking about the money until I started doing the opposite of what majority of losing traders are doing, right? Until I started doing the opposite. Okay, thank you very much, at Sophia Rose. Yeah, you are welcome. You are welcome. Thank you. Thank you for the comments. Now, until I started doing the opposite of what losing traders are doing. Number one, I logged in 2022. You see, 2020, 2021 was a stupid year for me, terrible year. But 2022 was another wicked year. I almost gave up in 2022. But at the same time, there was a fighting spirit in me that it's too late for me to give up. You understand? Okay, at Myriad, is this the only strategy we use across the peers? Yes, yes, simple as ABC. Just follow the blueprint, the loaded blueprint, establish your trend. The first one, establish POI, the second one, then your entry time frame. You can also watch some of our YouTube videos. If you have not done that, go and click. Please, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on the notification on this channel so that YouTube can recommend our channel to other beginner traders or struggling traders out there so that they can start learning how to trade profitably. Yeah. So as I was saying, 2022 was a wicked year for me. I almost gave up, but I logged in 2022 that, okay, all these years I've been focusing on the money. Everything I want to make money, I want to make money. I want to trade every blessed day. I realized that, okay, let me master the process. 2022, I logged in. I'm a music producer by profession. I abandoned my music production. I abandoned my studio. I was not going to studio, no studio session. I just 2022 is either I win or I fail. But I know that I must win. So I focused. I was learning. I was not even thinking about money. I said, I want to understand how to achieve a successful trading result. Then 2023 was a game changer. You understand? I've been profitable since 2023, 2024, 2025. The current till this date, because of the decision that I took in 2022. Like I said, my first year was rubbish. Second year was nonsense. Third year was a wicked year. And it's also as in a year of my turning point. Right? So it's not a must. I'm not saying you guys should go through that stage, because I started forex trading with the wrong information, with the wrong mindset that, okay, it's all about money, money, money. What I saw online was the lifestyle. I was like, these guys are making 100,000, $20,000. Okay, let me try. When I hit and I realized that, oh, man, no, really, so you bill. You understand? I lost a lot of money. First year, second year. But third year, I was able to lock in, learn first. I removed money mentality. And that is why I'm preaching this thing every day. Learn first. Have a solid background. Let me use this example. If let's say you are a fashion designer and someone comes to meet you that he or she wants to learn fashion design, and the first thing is thinking, or he or she is thinking, is all about money the first day or the first month, what are you going to do? As the boss, they will send that person away. Why? The first thing you're going to tell the person is to focus on money. I mean, is to focus on how to sew very well. Because if you know how to sew clothes, how to design clothes very well, trust me, customers will locate you. Customers will look for you. Even if you want to learn how to drive for a living, the first thing is to get somebody to guide you. Train first. Learn how to drive, right? Learn how to overtake. Learn how to reverse. Learn how to U-turn before you can start saying that, okay, I want to put this my car on the road to start making money to look for my daily bread. So I don't know, when it comes to making money, people want to start now and make it big the following day. It's a lie. You understand? I can't blame every one of us because I was once there as well. Because me, I get coconut head when I started. I know the year where I say this. My first year now money, second year money, but it was my third year that I said that no, let me listen to what these guys are saying. Let me learn first. So the year I mastered this trading skill, that was the following year was I mean a big turnaround for me. So it's not a must for you to. I'm not saying you are going to spend 2 years, 3 years before you become a profitable trader. But if you listen to the right instruction, if you learn from the right person, you understand, you can become a profitable trader in the space of 6 months, 1 year. It is possible. If you follow simple instruction, learn under someone that you can reach out to. And the reason why a lot of you guys are not profitable is that you don't have somebody you are looking up to, somebody that can hold your hand accountable, somebody that you can call. Like if you have somebody that you can message anytime and that person will respond to you, it's a privilege. It's a privilege. There's even between tutorship and mentorship. Tutorship is free. Like what we are doing now is tutorship, but mentorship will help you to become a profitable trader. It is mentorship that will help you to scale from level 1 to level 2, level 3. Without mentorship, you are also going nowhere. But with tutorship, you can master trading. There are thousands of trading videos or trading tutorial or forex tutorial on YouTube. That is tutorship. You are just learning on your own. Nobody to reach out to, nobody to talk to. Like that 30-minute call, 20-minute call with your mentor can change everything for you. You understand? So to round it up, I want to give you guys this research. Tell me one successful pastor in the world or one successful prophet in the world without a spiritual father. Any pastor without a spiritual father, that person they go anywhere. You won't see growth. But go and look at the data or study the daily life activities of all the successful pastors. They have one or two spiritual fathers they are looking up to as their mentor. You understand? Anybody can pick the Bible and start preaching. But you need somebody to show you how to grow church, how to teach the word of God, how to do things in a proper way. You understand? All these things matters a lot. So I want to thank you guys for attending tonight's session. And every Tuesday, we will be holding a live session like this on YouTube. Please share the good news to friends and family. Tell your friends, tell your neighbor, share the good news of about Loaded Forex Academy. And before we end the class, if the information we have provided in this session has added value to you, inspired you, or blessed you in any way, please don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell, right? Because these three things helps YouTube algorithm to recommend our YouTube channel to beginner traders out there, or traders that are still struggling to make money, to come and learn how to trade profitably. So thank you guys for coming. We appreciate your patience from the beginning to the end. See you next week, Tuesday.